Hello students, good morning. This is Shipra Banerjee here, and as I have seen that you people were not taking my class on Google Meet, so I have decided to make videos and send you in the group. I have explained the whole chapter in my last two classes, but again I am explaining it. The chapter which you need to study is chapter number 8, sorting materials into group. So this chapter includes why we are in need of grouping things. हमको चीज़ों को ग्रुप करने की क्या ज़रूरत पड़ती है, यही है इस चैप्टर में. तो फर्स्टली वी नीड टू नो व्हाट इज़ ग्रुपिंग, ग्रुपिंग होती क्या है, एंड व्हाट इज़ द बेसिस ऑफ ग्रुपिंग, एंड व्हाट आर द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग्स वी गेट आफ्टर ग्रुपिंग द थिंग्स, राइट. हमें क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है ग्रुपिंग का हमारी लाइफ में. ओके, सो फर्स्टली व्हाट इज़ ग्रुपिंग. ग्रुपिंग इज़ अ सिस्टमैटिक सेपरेशन करना चीज़ों का ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर शेप्स, देयर साइजेस, देयर कलर्स एंड देयर यूटिलिटी. ओके, सो ग्रुपिंग द थिंग्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर properties or classifying the things on the basis of their properties is known as grouping. Okay, so grouping is a process of systematically dividing materials into groups in such a way the members of each group have common properties. एक ही तरह की प्रॉपर्टी वाले एक ग्रुप में रख दिए. It is also known as classification. इसी को हम classification भी बोलते हैं. Another term which I am taking again and again is property. Now what is property? It is the characteristic of the things, like their shapes, their sizes, their uses, their colors. कुछ भी चीज़ हो सकती है जिसको हम कंसिडर करके उसकी प्रॉपर्टी समझते हैं और उसको अलग अलग करते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ ग्रुपिंग. आई एम जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग यू इन ब्रीफ because I have explained already twice the whole chapter. So I am again explaining it. Now the importance of grouping. The grouping is very important in several points. Like grouping is important to locate our things. Suppose we are entering in a library and we want science books. So we will move to the science section only. And there also there are many sections for different classes, like class 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, and we will go as we need science book of class 6, then we will move to the science section of class 6th, right. So everything has been grouped accordingly on the basis of their properties, right. If it will not there, अगर ऐसा नहीं होगा, अगर grouping नहीं होगी लाइब्रेरी में, what will happen? We will not be able to find any book there, right. So grouping is very important for locating things, locating objects at the time of need. Next is grouping also helps the study of pattern of different materials, how the things are different from each other. Like देखने में ये चीज़ ऐसी है और ये चीज़ ऐसी है, इसको इसमें रखते हैं, इसको. Like if we are talking about books and copies, the books are the things in which we write and the copies which we read, right. So we can classify them on the basis of their uses, their patterns, their work, their shapes, their sizes, anything it could be. It also helps in understanding about the similarities and dissimilarities, how they are similar and how they are different. Okay, the next part is materials. The materials are, as we all know, that everything is in this world is made up of matter, and the matter is made up of different types of materials. We have different types of materials in our daily life, which and all the things are made up of different materials, like wood, iron, steel, glass, plastic, paper, etc. So we can classify the materials into two types: man-made materials and the natural materials. Man-made, which are made by human beings, and the natural, which are occurring naturally. Man-made materials are plastic, nylon, glass, ceramics, steel, etc. Whereas the natural materials are those which are occurring naturally, like cotton, silk, jute, gum, resin, wood, oil, etc. So there are two basic types of materials, man-made materials and the natural materials. Now every material have its own property and we can classify the things on the basis of their properties. क्या होती है properties? अभी मैंने आपको बताया कि वो देखने में कैसी हैं, अलग, किस तरह से अलग हैं, किस तरह से सिमिलर हैं. So there may be the properties may be like luster or appearance. Some things look lustrous and some are like dull in appearance. Appearance means देखने में कैसे दिख रही हैं हमको. Luster means चमक, shining. तो कुछ चीज़ें हमको shining दिखती हैं, they are a bit shine, हमारी आँखों में उसकी लाइट पड़ती है. Like if we are looking at the gold chain, it comes in a lustrous object, right? And if we are talking about a wooden object, then it is dull one, right? So luster is also one kind of property of materials. So some things are lustrous, some are dull. Another is physical state. Now physical state is there whether they exist in solid state or they exist in liquid state or in gas state. So on the basis of their states, they are known as they can be classified into three types: solid, liquids and gases. Okay. Next, now the differences among the states of matter. The physical states of matter are solids are having definite shape, which are solid. जो चीज़ें solid होती हैं वो definite shape वाली होती हैं, और उनका volume means their space, they always acquire a similar space, right? So they have definite shape as well as definite volume. Liquids have no definite shape, but they have definite volume. They acquire the shape of the container in which they are kept. And gases, they neither have definite shape nor volume. Another, they cannot be compressed. We cannot we cannot change the shape of a solid object after pressurizing it, after giving pressure on it. So that is compressibility. उसको बोलते हैं compressibility. जब हम किसी चीज़ पे प्रेशर लगाते हैं तो उसको compress कर रहे हैं. तो solids को अगर हम दबाएंगे तो क्या उसका shape change हो जाएगा? The answer is no. That is compressibility. तो solids have cannot be compressed. Liquids have some compressibility. They can be compressed to some extent, and gases has maximum compressibility. They can be compressed up to the most. The next one is particles are closely packed. As you all know that solids have closely packed structure. The molecules are very closely packed. That is why they are solid. The particles cannot be closely packed, are not closely packed in the case of liquids, as they can change their shape. Solids cannot change their shape because they are closely packed, while liquids can change their shape as they have not closely packed structure, right? And the gases are very loosely packed. As we all know, they have no they have no fixed shape. They can change their shape again and again. So that is why we are saying that the particles are very loosely packed. Another property is the roughness and the hardness. Roughness यानी खुरदुरा होना. कोई चीज़ रफ हो सकती है, कोई चीज़ स्मूथ हो सकती है, राइट? जैसे कि सैंड पेपर और वुड की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो दोनों में से सैंड पेपर ज़्यादा स्मूथ होगा और जो वुड होगा वो रफ होगा. इसके अलावा अगर हम एक वॉल की बात करते हैं, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ वॉल एंड अ ग्लास मिरर, देन द वॉल विल बी मोर रफ देन द ग्लास मिरर. ठीक है, तो रफनेस एंड स्मूथनेस हो गई एक प्रॉपर्टी. देन द हार्डनेस, कुछ चीज़ें बहुत हार्ड होती हैं जो कि जैसे लाइक वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सॉलिड्स, लाइक रॉक्स की बात करते हैं, या वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डायमंड. डायमंड इज़ द हार्डेस्ट मटीरियल. उसको काटना तोड़ना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. ठीक है, और कुछ चीज़ें बहुत ईजीली टूट जाती हैं, लाइक इफ़ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कैंडल्स लेते हैं अगर हम हाथ में तो ईजिली टूट जाती है, सॉफ्ट होती हैं. रबर बैंड्स, इट कैन बी स्ट्रेच्ड, है ना, वो फ्लेक्सिबल होती है, राइट? So some could be hard or some could be soft. Next is solubility. This is another important topic. What is solubility? When things dissolved in water, that shows solubility, and those which are not dissolved in water, they are insoluble substances. Substances which can be easily dissolved in water are known as soluble substances. Those which cannot be dissolved in water are known as insoluble substances. The soluble substances are those like sugar, salt, oxygen, gases. There are many types of things which can be easily dissolved in water, and some which cannot be dissolved in water like sand, chalks, etc. are not dissolved in water. There are two categories of there are also mentioned two categories of liquids like miscible liquids and immiscible liquid. अब अगर हम liquids की बात करते हैं, यहाँ तो substances हो गए, solubility substances में होता है. अब शुगर और वाटर को अगर लेते हैं तो शुगर्स आर द सॉलिड, वाटर्स आर द लिक्विड, वाटर इज द लिक्विड. बट इन केस ऑफ liquids, miscible and immiscible liquids, the things which are the liquids which can mix easily, can dissolve easily together are miscible liquids. Those which cannot mix together or dissolve easily together are known as immiscible liquids, right? So for example, when we mix vinegar with water or alcohol with water or lime juice with water, both are liquid. Vinegar is a liquid, alcohol is a liquid, both can be dissolved in it. They are examples of miscible liquids. Non-miscible or immiscible liquids are oils. All the oils, when we dissolve any oil in water, it will not be dissolved in it, right? It will form a different layer, like kerosene oil in water, it will form a different layer. So this type of liquid is example of liquids are immiscible liquids. Okay, some gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen dissolve in water, whereas some gases like nitrogen do not. So there are some different types of solubility gases with liquid. Oxygen is soluble, carbon dioxide is soluble, but nitrogen is insoluble in water. So oxygen gas dissolved in water is very important for survival. Oxygen is very important for us, na? For our survival, we respire through oxygen. So it is very important to dissolve oxygen in water for those who are living in aquatic system, like पानी में रहने वाले जो animals होते हैं, उनके लिए बहुत important होता है कि ऑक्सीजन डिजॉल्व फॉर्म में उनको मिले, बिकॉज दे ऑल्सो रेस्पायर ना, राइट? सो this is the property which is known as solubility. Next is your next property. Okay, solubility में हमको तीन parts पढ़ने होते हैं, the solution, solvent and solute. The solution, when we are dissolving one thing into another, it forms a solution, right? Like if we are mixing sugar with water, अगर sugar हम water के साथ मिला रहे हैं, then the sugar will be the solute, solvent will be the water, and after mixing both we will get solution. Okay. Another property is floating and sinking. This is the density. Floating means some things, when we put some things in water, they start floating on it, on the top of the surface of water, and some gets at the bottom, okay, sinks into the bottom. So some substances which floats on water are floating, and some which sinks are sinking. Like it's totally depends on the density of that substance. Density of that substance decides whether the object will float or sink. Like if we take an example of sand settles down at the bottom of jar. On the other hand, oil stands over the surface of soil, right? In science we say that the sand sinks into water and oil floats on water. This is because oil is lighter than water. What is the reason? Oil light है water से, और जो सैंड है दैट इज हैवियर देन वाटर, दैट इज वाई इट सिंक्स इनसाइड द वाटर. Another property is transparency. Transparency means the feature of a material to let light pass through it. The glass, हम देख सकते हैं ना ग्लास के आर पार प्लास्टिक की कोई शीट होती है, ट्रांसपेरेंट कोई शीट होती है, तो वी विल एबल टू सी थ्रू इट ना. तो जो चीज़ें हमको अलाउ करती हैं उसके अंदर से आर पार देखने में, वो ट्रांसपेरेंट मटेरियल्स कहलाते हैं. एंड द बिहेवियर ऑफ दिस टाइप ऑफ मटेरियल इज नोन एज ट्रांसपेरेंसी. तो कुछ चीज़ें ट्रांसपेरेंट होती हैं, कुछ ट्रांसपेरेंट नहीं होती. तो वी कैन कैटेगराइज दैम ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर ट्रांसपेरेंसी, दैट दे आर ट्रांसपेरेंट और ट्रांसलूसेंट और मे बी ओपेक. तो इस तरह से हम लाइट के बिहेवियर के ऊपर डिपेंड करते हैं कि किस तरह के ये ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं, वेदर दे आर ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स, वेदर दे आर ओपेक ऑब्जेक्ट्स और दे आर ट्रांसलूसेंट. ट्रांसपेरेंट जिनके आर पार हम देख सकते हैं, ट्रांसलूसेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर दोज जिनसे थोड़ा सा लाइट पास होता है, पार्शियली हमको वो दिखाई देते हैं उसके आर पार चीज़ें. एग्जाम्पल जैसे कि फॉग है, बटर पेपर है जो ट्रेसिंग पेपर होता है, फ्रॉस्टेड ग्लास है, टिश्यू पेपर है, उनसे हम थोड़ा सा ऑयली पेपर, अगर पेपर पे आप ऑयल लगा देंगे तो वो भी आपको एक ट्रांसलूसेंट पेपर ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह वर्क करेगा. एंड ओपेक वो होते हैं जिनके आर पार हम बिल्कुल भी नहीं देख सकते, लाइक वुड, आयरन, राइट. तो इन आवर डेली लाइफ देयर आर we see many objects of these three categories. They may be transparent, they may be translucent or may be opaque. Okay students, for today we are completing the class at this note. यहाँ तक हम complete करते हैं आज, फिर हम कल पढ़ेंगे इसके आगे. आप लोगों का होमवर्क वही सेम है कि एक्सरसाइजेस फिल करनी है. एक्सरसाइजेस मैं डिस्कस करूँगी आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग द चैप्टर. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली कल आपका जो वीडियो है वो लास्ट होगा चैप्टर एक्सप्लेनेशन का. ओके क्लास, थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग मी.